Liquidity cannot be taken away from liquids. And in a similar way, these 7 qualities of the soul cannot be taken away. And they are eternal. They are our original sanskars. They are Sanatan. Om Tat Sat. दाता याद है. We are born into this life. So there must be a purpose, isn't it? And that purpose is to achieve enlightenment and become equal to God in all qualities of the God. And therefore, we take birth after birth to achieve that particular purpose. So in fact, in each life, you don't have time to waste. Because if you do, then there will be another birth, and then another birth. And then society is conditioning, which you don't know what would happen in your next birth. Other than other than time, there are 2 things out of 5 basic truths which are eternal. One is the supreme consciousness, the God, Daata, Ishwar, Allah. And the other eternal thing is Atma, you, the soul. And to achieve that purpose in each life, there are sectarian divisions which we call religions. And that's the purpose of religion, isn't it? To help you achieve that goal, to give you a guided path which can take you there where you want to go. The law of the world, material world, is that it is temporary. It comes into existence, produces some byproducts, including our body, and that vanishes. So the basic law of material world, which is not eternal, is that it is temporary. But beyond this world, there is another nature. And that nature is Sanatan. And when I say Sanatan, I am not referring to any sectarian division of religions. For me, Sanatan is continuous, lagatar, which has no beginning and which has no end, which is always there. And that is Sanatan Dharma, eternal religion. See, the Hindi translation of religion is dharma, or dharma you can say. But I'm not referring to that religion. I'm not referring to that understanding, your understanding of dharma. I'm referring to something which is our Sanatan nature, which is our eternal nature. And that is our dharma. Those qualities are our dharma. And that's what we need to gain. And when you gain that, there is nothing which can stop you from achieving that purpose, to gain that enlightenment. The objective is to revive our eternal occupation. The objective is to somehow work out a method, work out a path which can help you revive that original nature, that Sanatan Dharma, which you already have, but you need to rediscover it. So the objective is to revive our eternal occupation, Sanatan Dharma, our eternal religion, which is continuous, which is always there. You have it. You only need to discover it. Therefore, Sanatan Dharma, when I say eternal religion, it does not refer to any sectarian process of religion. Our religious philosophy is different, conveys the idea of faith. And faith can change. Therefore, our religions are temporary and are short-lived. Those faiths can change anytime. You may be born as a Hindu. You can change to Christianity. Or you may be born as a Christian. You may change to Muslim. Or you become a Sikh, or you become a Buddha, or you become a Jain, or you become something else. So religious faiths can change. And not only that, if you believe in rebirth, then what is the guarantee that what religious belief you have in this birth, you will have the same religious beliefs in the next birth? So those beliefs are actually temporary and are short-lived because our life is short. 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years. And that's it. In the existence of the whole universe, and if you compare that time frame, the period you live in one life is extremely short. So your beliefs in this birth, or in your next birth, or in your past births, were also temporary and therefore lived short. Sanatan Dharma refers to that which can never change, which cannot be changed. Our original sanskars, our prakriti, our nature. And when we recognize that, when we discover that those original nature, the elements of those original nature, they are eternal. They are within you. And they are your dharma. They are your religion. And they are not short-lived. Our original nature, what is our original nature? What is our eternal religion? What is our Sanatan Dharma? There are 7 qualities. There are 7 qualities of our original sanskars, our original nature. And they are peace. You are a peaceful soul. Soul is always peaceful. The disturbance is in the temporary thing. The disturbance is in the body. But as far as soul is concerned, as far as you are concerned, because you are soul, you are not a body. The jeev, the soul, comes into body to achieve a purpose. It's just like a cloth which you wear, which you wash every day. So that first quality of soul is peace. And this is what we are looking for, isn't it? Every day, every time, we say to people, oh, I need peace. Om Shanti. And the second quality of the soul, second quality which is in you, which is permanent, which is already there, which is always there, which is Sanatan, is happiness. The eternal happiness, which is part of your sanskars, which is part of your soul. Have you seen a little child who is, say, 1 month old, just lying on a bed and smiling? Where does that smile come from? You are not talking to him or her. You are not pleasing him or her. But that natural, that that smile, that happiness, which is from within. And that is the original sanskar. That is the original nature. That is the second quality of soul. And the third quality is power. You are a powerful soul. You can achieve anything. You can change anything. You have control over everything. You can achieve that purpose of life. You can achieve that purpose because of which you came into material world. You came into something which is not eternal. You are eternal. That feeling of power, that yes, you can do it, that yes, you can realize it. Yes, you can go on that path which will lead you towards enlightenment. That feeling of power, that is eternal, that is within you, and that's part of soul. That's the third quality. And the fourth quality, knowledge. Knowledge means knowing, not just understanding. And I'm not talking about the knowledge, which you have in this material world. I'm talking about the knowledge which is eternal, which is always there. That knowledge which lies within you. And that carries itself within you. Very powerful. And the fifth thing is love. Our original quality, our original sanskar is of love. You want love, you want to give love, you want to receive love. Isn't this whole life is all about that? The search for love from others? Whereas love is within you. So that's fifth quality. That's our fifth original sanskar, our nature. And the sixth is bliss, anand. You are always in search of bliss. And you have various methods, you have various schemes to get that bliss. But bliss is within you. Bliss is your original sanskar. Bliss is sanatan, continuous, always there within you. And the seventh quality is purity, pavitrata. Soul is pure. Body is not pure. Body is not eternal. Soul is always pure, full of purity. So these are the 7 pillars of Sanatan Dharma. These are the 7 qualities, inherent qualities of a soul. Always there. Sanatan, which has no beginning and no end. So these are the 7 pillars on which your soul is actually standing. Or these are the 7 ingredients of the soul within you. And this should be the eternal religion. This should be the dharma, not the sectarian process of religion. Original nature of peace, happiness, power, knowledge, love, bliss, and purity cannot be taken away. It cannot be taken away from us. Such as heat and light cannot be taken away from fire, or liquidity cannot be taken away from liquids. And in a similar way, these 7 qualities of the soul cannot be taken away. And they are eternal. They are our original sanskars. They are sanatan. They are within us. Our original sanskars are our constant companions, and therefore our eternal qualities. And that eternal quality is the eternal religion, Sanatan Dharma. Change of religious beliefs does not change our eternal religion. No religious place remains religious if people have to gather there to fight. And actually, no religion remains religion if people have to fight over it. Our faiths are conditioned by the society and are not original and therefore not pure. And they change. And I think on the path of spirituality, this is something we need to discover. You may start just from understanding and then developing that knowledge within you that these are the original sanskars. And if you critically analyze each one of them, you will realize that you have it. You have all of them. But we are looking for these things from outside world. And outside world, the material world, is temporary. Anything you gain from material world would also be temporary. It cannot be permanent. How a temporary thing can give you anything which is permanent? And therefore I say that there is need. You are born as whatever. Doesn't really matter because that was not your choice. And if you are on path of spirituality, then you need to discover it. Then you need to change yourself. You need to get reborn. You need to become Dwij. Dwij means getting reborn in the same birth. With your choice, with your learning, with your knowledge, with your understanding of the truth. After all, we all have got a purpose to be achieved. And we want to achieve that before we die. There should be every attempt to get into that direction with clear knowledge and understanding. With this, I wish you very good luck. Try and you will see that you will find the destiny. Om Tat Sat.